Oh, you thought I was gonna play the whole song? Like right here, right now? Why would I do that? If you guys enjoyed that intro song, there will be a link in the description and an annotation on the screen to My Airplanes parody. There will be a download link in the description of that video. Hopefully you guys enjoy. What's going down, genitals? My name's the SXE Beast. This is some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 kill confirmed action on the map Carbon. And this is just one of those games, you know, it's one of those games when you're on a shitty map. You're in a full party, you're playing a bunch of kids who really suck, you're on a good connection, if not host. I don't remember if I was host this game or not, but I was on a good connection, and I was just not able to pull it together. Me and my team, we just, for the life of us, could not pull away from these kids, and we end up losing this game by 1 kill. And it's really frustrating because I think in this game I use the MP5, then I get angry and switch to the Type 95, and then I feel a little less angry, so I switch to the Scar L, then I get angry again, so I switch to the PP90. Then no matter what I was using, we couldn't really get the game together, whether I was, you know, doing callouts, I was doing my best to manipulate the spawns, or what have you. No matter what we did, we just couldn't seem to pull away from these kids, and it was just so fucking frustrating. So that's it for the gameplay, I guess. And I still, you know, carried my team for the most part. I still led the lobby, I believe, but unfortunately we lost the game, and it was a heartbreaker because I've probably lost 10 games since I got this game on both consoles, PS3, excuse me, and Xbox combined. So I just fucking hate losing, man. I fucking hate losing. So, you know, aside from the gameplay on this really shitty map Carbon, obviously made by Raven Softworks, who for some ungodly reason got bestowed upon the honor of doing the multiplayer maps for Modern Warfare 3. Just so you guys know, these are the guys who did the DLC maps for Black Ops, and you can kind of tell why the maps in this game aren't all that great. Other than that, I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about my personal stance on haters. You know, I'm not going to sit here and, you know, pour fuel on the fire and be like, oh, you're just so stupid. How can you not like me? Because that's not my mindset. In fact, I think I have somewhat of a unique outlook on this whole ordeal when it comes to people, you know, dislike botting my videos, or just generally disliking my videos, or even liking my videos, or, you know, just anybody's videos in general. So basically, I have this notion, which I think is accurate. Of course, that's just my opinion, but it makes more sense. Seeing as I have a history in entertainment, I was literally raised into entertainment. I have family whose entire lives revolved around entertainment, whether it was what put bread on the table for them, you know, was their career, was their income, was their job, or whether it was just something they're passionate about, or was their hobby. I was literally raised into a family of people whose lives were very heavily dictated by entertainment. And basically, that being said, whether it was me wanting to be an athlete, an actor, a musician, a pro wrestler, for instance, which I don't put into sport or acting, it's kind of a fusion of both. It's basically Broadway on steroids. So now that I've made like the best wrestling explanation ever as to what it is, I'm just gonna say that, you know, haters never really have gotten to me. You know, what gets to me is people's general lack of competency, and people who are about as mentally competent as a 3-year-old with Down syndrome. You know, people who aren't intelligent whatsoever and they think they are. That's what bugs me. You know, I don't mind people not liking me. In fact, I think if people don't like me, I think I'm doing something right. Because as an entertainer, I was always found that if you get a reaction out of somebody, that is what's going to help you succeed. If nobody gives a shit, that's when you're messing up. So, you know, for instance, I'm just going to go ahead and show you this message that I got from this kid who's been trolling my comment sections. He did a couple troll comments on COD Ops 24/7. He did something on my personal channel, and he sent me probably a flurry of just these idiotic messages. I'm just going to show you the first one. It was completely out of the blue. He randomly sent this to me, and feel free to go ahead and send this kid a message letting him know how stupid you think he actually is. So I'm going to read you this message and actually put it on the screen for you right now. His username is BD Massive, and his message was titled "Lost Someone in Life?" And his message says, "Fuck you, fatty. You can't handle what's being said to you. If someone swears at you, you block them. You're just a cunt who's insecure. Fuck you, fatty. Quit YouTube while you're ahead. You're going nowhere. Your dad would be ashamed, yo. Fat fuck." I think that's funny. You know, I think it's really entertaining, because he proceeded in, you know, later messages to say that I'm unintelligent, I'm stupid, I'm not smart. He doesn't have any sorts of like grammatical correctness. He can't even, you know, properly structure a sentence, let alone spell you correctly every time. He's just not a smart guy. And by the way, I have like 60 total blocks out of what, 5,600 subscribers. You know, I've blocked like 60 channels, so Yeah, sure, I totally go out of my way to block anybody who talks shit to me. I don't even block people who dislike bot my videos, for fuck's sakes. I don't care. You know, the fact that I can actually like generate an emotional reaction to this guy, I think is funny. But the fact that he's so, you know, inept mentally that he has to stoop to, oh, your daddy would be ashamed of you, even though my dad was literally like, son, I want you to be in the WWE one day. And I'm like, Dad, I want to play pro baseball. He's like, I want you to be a wrestler, son. And I'm like, I want to... No. And then eventually I was like, I want to wear spandex and baby oil myself up and go roll around in the mouth of other men. You know, I don't even fucking know. I don't even fucking know. That's just my outlook on haters, man. If you guys have haters, don't let them get to you, because the bottom line is haters are people. For instance, I think haters are your biggest fanboys because they take everything you say. They sit there at a whim and they wait for you to say something, and they are just so caught up on your every word that they will sit there and bide their time waiting to do something which subsequently will help you. Like dislike botting my videos helps me. More people start tweeting out my videos. More people start finding my channel saying, oh, help this guy, he's being attacked by dislike bots, let's get him more ratings. And that just helps my channel grow. So thank you. Continue dislike botting the videos on my channel, which you haven't really done that much as of late. You know, just stuff like that. Go ahead. Keep hating. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. I mean, I love it. I fucking love it. People say, oh, you're an arrogant douchebag. It's like, that's kind of why. If you talk to me, I'm not exactly the way I am on YouTube. I'm much more humble. Granted, at times I do get a big head, but overall, I'm a much more humble individual. And that's because this is somewhat of a persona. It's a combination of like an expectation people expect to hear from me, plus a little bit of a persona mixed with me. So anyways, I want to leave you guys with the comment of the day. It's from Lazy Paves I-95. This is actually from a couple days ago. And his comment just says, I like to masturbate while doing a crap. Don't judge me. Sir, I will not judge you. I do much worse things to myself while I take a crap, such as finger my bunghole, eat, and jack off at the same time while taking a shit in the sink. So, to each his own, whatever floats your boat, bro, whatever gets you hot and horny in the morning. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a rating and a comment. I say, guys, way too much, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace and butt grease, motherfucks.